I'm going to first give you a glimpse of the Karyashala itself. Ashwini, my camera person, is just going to take you through a few shots of all of this. You may be wondering what this is. So this is basically a workshop that was started by the Vishwa Hindu Parishad in the early 90s. What they did here was that they used to bring stones that would be used in the construction of the temple. You can see Ashok Singhal there, his portrait there. And they used to carve these stones here and they used to keep them here. Now what is happening is that the administration is saying, if Ashwini can also just pan to that side and show you these stones. So they've been lying here for close to 3 decades. And they used to be carved here, then they also, became disfigured, discolored. And now an exercise is on to actually recolor the stones because they will be used in the construction of the temple. So that is where I am right now at the Vishwa Hindu Parishad Karyashala in Ayodhya. But I think the other aspect of what you've asked me is also very, very important. The entire question about how this ceremony is going to go through in the times of COVID-19. This is not Mr. Adityanath's first visit to Ayodhya in the last some time, Sonal. He came here last Saturday also. And when he came here last Saturday, he performed the same puja at the Ram Janmabhoomi complex that he did today. The catch is that the priest who actually made him perform those rituals has tested COVID positive in the last some time. And those visuals we had from last Saturday. So I think it's a big challenge, how to ensure that social distancing is followed, how to ensure that the safety of all of the dignitaries who are visiting is not compromised at all, given that this is a ceremony around which the country's interest is focused at the moment. Now, one thing that we have heard is that there are going to be only 5 people on that stage inside the Ram Janmabhoomi complex where that Bhumi Pujan actually takes place. One of them will be the Prime Minister, Mr. Narendra Modi. Then there will be Nritya Gopal Das, who is the chairperson of the Ram Janmabhoomi Nyas. Then there will be the RSS chief. There will be the governor, Anandiben Patel, and there will be the chief minister, Mr. Yogi Adityanath. Although you can't shoot inside the Ram Janmabhoomi complex, but I did see one picture that was sent to me by somebody where you had these chairs at a distance of 7 to 8 feet at least. And we believe that there are going to be no more than 150 to 200 people inside that venue at that point of time. And it's a sprawling complex. Remember, Sonal, it's around 67 acres now. Of course, the whole function is not going to happen in 67 acres. But whatever the function venue is, we are told that there will be a lot of social distancing there and that all protocols will be followed. In fact, the district administration told us a few days ago that a lot of the people who tested positive in that round, including that priest and at least 14 policemen, tested positive because they are carrying out tests. They said that every day we are trying to carry out tests of as many people as possible and that we are going to ensure that social distancing and COVID protocols are followed. But obviously, that scare is very much there. I mean, this is a Karyashala and this is teeming with journalists right now. Everybody has set up some kind of infrastructure to beam live on the 15th. And also a lot of devotees, not a lot of devotees because entering Ayodhya is a bit of a challenge right now. But some are trickling in, you have policemen, so you basically have a gathering, a congregation. So that challenge will certainly remain. And also the fact that, it is a very sensitive time for the country when it comes to COVID-19. So a big challenge for the administration here to actually make the ceremony go ahead with all distancing protocols. I'm sorry, I'm just panting a little because it's very difficult to do a live like this.
Understand and appreciate that, Alok. But just one more question I wanted to add. With Uma Bharti now skipping it, saying that she will be in Ayodhya, but she will not go to the event. In fact, she says she will go to the ground after the event is over as a COVID caution. Now, all this is a fallout of the Home Minister Amit Shah testing positive, which has now set the entire cabinet and all the top ministers in the country in a caution. Are we seeing an impact? What are you hearing on the ground? Could there be a possibility of more leaders backing out or a more in a situation coming up in a way where they're asking more and more people to join it online, since we are told it to be a live telecast as well?
Well, it's difficult to say. I think one thing that I can say for sure, I think I'm going to just take a walk around this side also with Ashwini as I talk to you. One thing is for sure that the Ram Janmabhoomi Trust has been talking repeatedly about how, people should not visit Ayodhya to actually try and watch the ceremony. They should watch it live. Doordarshan and others are beaming it live. And they are also saying that, look, at the end of the day, we don't want too much of a gathering here. But of course, when it comes to the dignitaries, only those will turn up inside the Ram Janmabhoomi complex who've been invited. Uma Bharti did get the invite, but she's, as you said, tweeted herself to say that, look, at the end of the day, I want to follow all protocol and That's why I will be in Ayodhya. So she will be in Ayodhya, but she will be by the ghats of the Saryu. She will not be at the Ram Janmabhoomi complex itself. Whether other leaders do it, we don't know. Whether there will be any more people who will be backing out, so to say, we don't know. But at the moment, the ceremony definitely scheduled to go ahead, and that's why the Chief Minister, Mr. Adityanath, is in town today for the second time in 10 days to review preparations for that ceremony on Wednesday.